You're watching the Kansas City Chiefs Report, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us. On today's show, we have the latest from Chiefs training camp on Trent McDuffie. A new piece from ESPN's Adam Teicher lays out what Steve Spagnuolo has in mind for his star corner in 2024. We'll tell you what ESPN had to say, let you hear directly from McDuffie as well as Spags, Patrick Mahomes, and others coming up in just a matter of moments. Before we do, I'm the new guy around here, so I want to gauge the audience a little bit. I need a little fan survey from the folks out there. I want to know, if you've been a Chiefs fan for 5 years or longer, go ahead and like today's video. If not, that's okay too. We welcome everybody around here, even the new Swiftie fans, if you will. Comment and tell us how long you've been a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs. Weigh in, let us know, and we'll get started here on the Chiefs Report. It is Trent McDuffie's moment in Kansas City. A new report from ESPN's Adam Teicher breaks down the Chiefs' big plans for Trent McDuffie here in 2024. He's been off to an incredible start to his career already, but he's just getting started, folks. Let's start with the quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is doing his part to test Trent McDuffie a bit, to pressure him and get the most out of him, make things very interesting and competitive for the top player in the Chiefs secondary, trying to make things difficult, maximize his talent. It's very fascinating when you read into this, what Patrick Mahomes is doing from his vantage point from the offensive side of the field. Here's what he said on Trent McDuffie, and as far as what they're doing to work together and kind of iron sharpens iron on that front. Mahomes said the following: "That man is good. That man is really good. And I always try to tell him I'm going to try him once or twice a day. He's gotten me a couple times, and I've gotten him, but that's what makes great players great players." Teicher went on to note in the same report here, in McDuffie, Mahomes is testing the Chiefs' top cornerback, a spot he inherited after the Chiefs traded L'Jarius Sneed to the Tennessee Titans during the offseason. They were comfortable dealing Sneed because they have McDuffie, who was selected as a first-team All-Pro last season, despite not having an interception. I like this. I like this for a variety of reasons. And one from McDuffie's standpoint, this is only going to make him better when he's being singled out by Patrick Mahomes here. And it also says a lot about Patrick Mahomes, too, that it's not just about the offense. It's not just about Patrick Mahomes, that he's doing his part to look out for the defense and make that defense better by challenging those guys on that side of the football as well. To me, that shows a lot of maturity for all parties involved here with that same common goal that they want to get back to the Super Bowl once again. McDuffie, a 2022 first-round pick out of the University of Washington, was a first-team All-Pro selection last season. He's already a two-time Super Bowl champion in his first 2 years in the NFL. And what we're going to talk about more so in just a bit from the takeaways of this article is the expanded role. McDuffie has played a lot, right? He's been a big part of what the Chiefs have done these 2 seasons. But now entering year 3, expectations are high, and he's going to take a huge step forward, and he's going to be asked to do more. You look at these statistics, comparing his first 2 seasons. Has not had an interception in his career just yet, but that doesn't tell the full story of what he's been able to do. 7 pass breakups in each season, 3 tackles for loss last year, 80 tackles, and 5 forced fumbles last year for McDuffie. And you look at the coverage grades. This is when you start to see, okay, this guy is something special, right? Allowed a completion percentage around 70%, 490 yards allowed, 10.7 yards per catch, 1 pass breakup. McDuffie was really good, but he is an all-out playmaker, folks. When you see what he can do to create turnovers, and not even just with interceptions, but finding other ways, watch out for Trent McDuffie. And I think you're going to like what you see from him here in 2024. Do you believe in Trent McDuffie? Are you all in on the Chiefs corner in 2024. What do you guys think? Type B for believe, D for don't. Weigh in or pin comment. Let us know what you think. Chiefs Watch Party season is here. We're going to be live for almost every game of the Kansas City Chiefs season in 2024. I'll be here on Saturday for the Chiefs matchup against the Lions. We'll get pregame coverage going about an hour prior till kickoff, do a little pregame show for you, then react to the game in real time as it happens. We'll have a few drinks on hand. It is going to be a great time, folks. If you love your Kansas City Chiefs, this is the channel for you. We're going to be live for Chiefs games this season. We'll also do a weekly live show. We have our daily news and rumors, bringing you sometimes 2 and 3 videos a day, interactive Q&A mailbags, and more. Your one-stop shop for all things Chiefs football. Subscribe now for free. YouTube.com/Chiefs TV. If you're a real member of the Chiefs Kingdom, you got to be subscribed to the channel. Join the family now. You'll be glad you did. Part of the new role for Trent McDuffie entering 2024 is moving to the outside. We talked about the idea of him kind of replacing L'Jarius Sneed. And Sneed did such a terrific job on the outside. We saw McDuffie, for the most part, last year playing the nickel back role. But now we see him move over a bit, and this is a new challenge that's ahead of him. But it's something that he's fully embraced at this point. Spags had this to say on McDuffie and what they have in mind on him playing on the outside. Being selected All-Pro was the biggest compliment to a defensive back that did not have an interception, because that tells you all you need to know. He does a lot of things really well, and I guarantee you he's got his eyeballs on trying to get a couple of picks this year, which is what they're looking for him to do at that outside spot. McDuffie had this to say as far as moving outside. Last year, yeah, All-Pro, but I felt like I was still learning so much. Last year was really my first year at the nickel position. Then this year, Sneed leaving and McDuffie moving to the outside, it's a whole different ball game. You can do things a little differently, but on the outside, on the island, you've got to be a technician. Coming into this camp, knowing that I might have to do some more of that, it's been each and every day just working little by little on technique and trying to perfect myself out there. I've seen no reason to believe that McDuffie can't handle taking on top talent like you're going to see throughout much of the year. What's going to be a lot different for him is you'll see him facing those top receivers, the Jamar Chases of the world, the Justin Jeffersons, the CeeDee Lamb types, right? Most of the time this year, compared to what we've seen the last couple of seasons, McDuffie is going to be asked to take on that top corner. Letting Sneed go was a sign of the confidence that the Chiefs have in McDuffie's abilities. And you look at this corner room for Kansas City this upcoming season, you can see that there's a lot of inexperience, right? There is some question marks when it comes to this corner room beyond Trent McDuffie. He's going to be asked to do a lot in his role of moving to the outside and taking on those top receivers and try to make life easier for the other guys there in that Chiefs secondary. What's your confidence level in the Chiefs secondary entering 2024? What do you think about this group? I like this group. What do you guys think? Scale it for me 1 through 10. Let us know how you're feeling. I'm going to go with about a 7.5 or an 8. What's your confidence level? Weigh in. Let us know. Folks, we got a great deal we're offering right now. Travis Kelce Super Bowl jerseys are almost 50% off at this point, folks. Look, that was a memorable night for Travis Kelce, all right? When he won the Super Bowl, had the little scuffle with Andy Reid and all that. You're going to want to remember that night for a long time, and a great way to do so is getting you a Travis Kelce jersey, 50% off. Also, we got free shipping available as well. Go see for yourself. chatsports.com/KelseyB. Kelsey SB to get yours today. That's chatsports.com/Kelsey SB. The link is in the comments and the description of today's video. Last on our takeaways from ESPN's report on Trent McDuffie is preparing to take on the best of the best. As we mentioned, taking on these top receivers, he's not only preparing for this, but he's embracing this opportunity that's in front of him here in 2024. Adam Teicher of ESPN saying the following: given McDuffie's ability and the Chiefs defensive success last season with Sneed traveling with the opponent's best receiver. McDuffie shouldn't be surprised if in week 1 he's covering Zay Flowers, the Baltimore Ravens, most of the game. Following Sneed's role is something he said he would welcome. McDuffie, then talking about that defensive role, he said, whenever Spags needs me, that's where you can put me. That's why we play this game, to go against the best of the best, so to be able to compete no matter who it's against, I'm ready to do that. Right away, we're going to know if he is up for the challenge or not when you're facing Zay Flowers week 1, Jamar Chase week 2, Drake London week 3 to start the year. We're going to know whether that's working or not. And if it's not working, then you reevaluate, you change some things potentially. Maybe the Chiefs make a move to go bring in another corner. But either way, I'm glad that we're going to know one way or the other if McDuffie is the right man for this, and I have no reason to think that he's not. You look at the grades last year, what he did according to Pro Football Focus, he was fantastic. An overall grade of 82.9, a run defense grade of 70.7, a coverage grade of 78.3. That's the type of numbers I'm looking for from my number one corner, folks. Pass rush grade of 91.7. He is a complete corner, and I think he is going to be spectacular once again. Will he be an All-Pro in 2024, as he was last year, taking on this bigger role in the Chiefs' defense? What do you guys think? I think so. Type Y for yes, in for no. Way in the comment section, let us know what you think. If you enjoyed today's show, like the video, we'd certainly appreciate it, as we're excited to be bringing you more Chiefs content than ever before right here on the Chiefs Report. I'm Tyler Jones. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.